always, here to give you a couple of tips on how to make your dating profile more successful. So, one of the first things that I want to cover is pictures, because that is the very, 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 very first thing that people see. I'm telling you what guys want or what guys like to see from our perspective. So this is for women. This is not for men. Or if men can take some insight from it, cool. But I'm speaking from a man's perspective on what men like to see in women's dating profiles. So, number one, pictures. Again, because that's the first thing that we see. One of the things that I continue seeing is pictures that are blurry. Why are we still taking blurry pictures in 2021? Like, if I see a person with blurry pictures, I don't care what they look like. That's an automatic X or a swipe left. I want to know nothing about you if your pictures look like they came from a Game Boy or an old flip phone. I'm so good on that. The other thing is a whole bunch of filters or photos where you see the person's face is halfway out of the frame, or there's a whole bunch of different people in the picture or anything like that. These pictures or profile pictures are about you. They're not about your friends. They're not about your kids. They're not about anything else. They are about you. So one of the things that you want to do is have a clear photo that is not photoshopped of your face head on, either smiling or sitting. Don't make that duck face. Like, that is so high schoolish and kiddish. Like, I hate seeing grown women do duck faces. That is the stupidest shit. I know you're probably like, well, I got good duck face pictures. There are no good duck face pictures. I'm sorry. So with that being said, pictures. Have a good picture of your face. Have somebody else take it. And even if you can take it, because I see people taking selfies, but the camera is in the way of their face. You want the camera facing you. You want your full head in the picture. Also, you want your full head in the picture, but you also want a full length picture. What do I mean? And I'm not saying this to be mean. I'm saying this to be honest. A lot of y'all got big heads. I know y'all laughing. I'm serious. Like, I've seen women on there, and this is no dig or shame to anybody. I've seen women on there with really big heads, and you would think that they were larger women, but when you get a full body picture, it's just like her head doesn't match her body. So you need to take a full body picture in case you just got a big head. And most people with big heads are cute. Like, I have an ex that I used to call Rottweiler. She had a little pet name she used to call me Little Raggedy. And I used to call her Rottweiler because she had a big ass head, but she was really pretty. So with that being said, you need one picture of your face that is clear, not photoshopped. Number two, you need a full body picture. And I'm not talking about leaning over or hiding behind something or you're in some kind of weird position. I mean, standing straight up by yourself. Any other pictures you add is on you. You may want to add another two, maybe one or two pictures. So you need to have a total of 4 pictures at best. Don't overload a whole bunch of pictures, because I've seen profiles to where the more pictures they have one bad photo that cancels out the rest of the photos. And it's just like, from that one photo, you'll X that person out. So the next thing, don't have everything that you own or do. If you have kids and you want to put that, then put that. I am a firm believer in less is more. You want to give that person, you want something for you and that person to actually talk about. Now, if you want to disclose everything that you have going on in your life, you are more than welcome to. But it leaves less room for dialogue. What do I mean by that? Talking about everything that's going on in your life. I was married. I'm divorced. I've been married 8 times. I got 15 kids. I got an eyeball hanging out of my socket. Just all kind of random stuff. Oh, I got a car. I got a degree. I got a house. I got this. Leave something to the imagination. Put something simple in your bio so we can actually want to have a chance to talk or to dialogue. Or some people are just straight to the point. They like that. I am not necessarily a fan of it because, like I said, it gives you less dialogue between you and that person. And lastly, but one of the most important things, what is a dating app for? I want you to think about this question. I'm going to answer this twice. A dating app is to meet people. Again, a dating app is to meet people. A dating app is not a chance to get to know somebody. That is not what the dating app is for. Why am I saying that? Because so many women are in this mindset of, I'm not going to give you my number and I'm not going to meet with you anywhere in public. At that point, I don't care how good you look. I'm going to go ahead and delete your profile. Is too many women out here with their stuff together that are nice looking for me to be set on one. And this is for any guy that's out there. If you see somebody, ladies, who you think is solid, truly try to get to know them, because good men we're out here. I promise we are out here. But trying to get to know somebody on the app is extremely lazy. That's not what the app is for. The app is to meet people, not to get to know them. If you want to get to know them, give them your phone number so you guys can talk and set something up to go out. Why am I saying that? Okay, so a lot of women are like, well, I don't know, this guy may be crazy, he may be stalkerish. There are plenty of apps that you can download to give yourself an extra phone number so you can give that out and actually talk to somebody. So that is not an excuse. And then if you don't want to meet out in public, that you shouldn't even be dating. Like, the whole purpose of trying to meet somebody is to get to know them and set up a date. I can't tell you how many times I've talked to somebody and it's just like, well, I want to get to know you a little bit more. I'm not going to spend weeks on end on an app talking to you, or weeks on end talking to you on a phone to finally meet you in person. And number one, the vibe isn't right. Or number two, we actually meet in person and you've photoshopped your pictures. When I tell you this is a huge pet peeve of mine, and I've gotten to the point in my life to where if I meet with somebody in person and they do not look like their pics, I call them out on it. You say it's mean, you can say whatever. I am not about the trickery. People have gotten so good with these apps and Photoshop and stuff. It's ridiculous. I don't have time. And men, real men, especially high value men, do not have time to waste 2, 3, 4 weeks before we actually meet in person. I'll just delete and skip on to the next person. Seriously. Because if you're not trying to talk to that person and meet up within, even if I haven't seen anybody schedule who didn't allow them to meet up within a week. If you can't meet up within a week, as far as actually meeting up for dinner or drinks, you don't need to be dating. You don't have time. But again, get in person. I've had females say, well, you don't know that person, this, and this. We're meeting out in public. We are meeting in public. What am I going to do to you? And half of y'all are like, well, you might kidnap me. That happens occasionally. 1 in a million, you'll see that on the news. And then y'all watch way too many movies. Nobody is trying to kidnap y'all. The whole reason of kidnapping someone is to get a ransom. And half of y'all's families is broke. And even if y'all's families ain't broke, they ain't gonna give up no money for you. Hell, they wouldn't even give up an EBT card for you. So let's be real. Nobody is trying to pick you up and put you in their trunk and drive off with you. That is not realistic. Grow up. Meeting somebody in public is a good thing. You can actually get a feel and get a vibe to see if you want to take it to the next step. And if you don't, just tell that person, hey, it was nice meeting you. I don't think this is going to work. Or you can take the soft approach and just, hey, not call them back. And that's okay too. It's all a matter of what you feel comfortable with doing. But I'm the type of person, if I'm not a fan or I'm not feeling you, I am going to tell you, hey, I'm really not feeling you. This isn't going to work. So, ladies, all right, so let's go back over what we talked about. Number one, pictures. A good, clear face picture that is not edited or photoshopped or has some kind of filter. One picture, at least one. Number two, a full-length picture of you, not hunched over, not bent over, not hiding behind something, of just you. Okay, so you got those out the way. And if you want to have more pictures, you can have that, but those two are a main staple. Okay, so that was the first one. The second thing we talked about was your bio. Again, I'm a fan of less is more. Maybe you want to get straight to the point and tell everybody everything about your life. But again, I feel like that creates less dialogue. And the third point was dating apps are a place to meet people, not to get to know them. So these are my 3 tips. Hopefully you will have more success on your dating profile. And if not, like I said, my link is down below, my Instagram. You can hit me up and ask me any questions you want. Please comment and subscribe. Thumbs up, thumbs down. Either way is good. Have a good one.